Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. 11:01 as I look at the clock. I'm back in again. This is a part 2 to the new moon in Pisces reading that I put up this rising. This is more so of channeled messages as I pressed stop on the recording and was uploading and looking back at the reading. I made some notes just before I was going to pull some tarot, and the first thing I heard, and even now, is I've got bigger fish to fry, excuse the pun. I've got bigger fish to fry, excuse the pun. Because it's Pisces season, which is Pisces is the symbol of two fishes. So anyway, as I was writing, it says full moon is the time to cleanse and clear. It's not what you do, it's why, your intentions, give and receive. Give thanks, appreciation, new year, new beginnings. And then I was channeling this card, the drum, horn, sounding, not hearing, not realizing. Allowance. Going back to this card, and it says the frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of the existence and expansion. So carrying on, as I was just bullet pointing, it says, it's an energy of when at your lowest is where your strength, your wisdom and knowledge shines the brightest. Essence of the bloom, the scent, the aura, the power of the rise within. Protect your boundaries without guilt. Vice versa, in the energies of masculine and feminine energies is what I was picking up on, and what I was being drawn back into in regards to even my own realities. You know, going back to my foundation, my masculine and feminine energies around me. Masculine has now become, and always has been, a provider, but now a nurturer. Balance within the masculine energy. Feminine energy was always a provider within the masculine energy, needing to heal that feminine energy within. And then I'm hearing right now, you do what you see, you do what you know. Healing of masculine or feminine, however that may resonate. But going back to what I started again, bigger fish to fry. Bullet pointing, can't wait, patience, sacrifices, letting go with the flow, responsibility, vulnerability, high frequency, transparency. Something at the back of your head, and at the time I was feeling like a kind of pain, tension, activation on the right side of the back of my head. Idea, pain, messages, release, eyes at. And when I said eyes at the back of your head, it's almost like I was getting the Page of Swords energy, because I actually wrote the at sign. Needing to be more observant, watching, guides, protection, motivation. It's time to get up. Resurrection, judgment, pettiness will ruin your potential. The wildflower, that is the core, the healing, messages in your sleep state. And I say sleep state because I feel like in some cases there may be some kind of blockages within your dream state, but you still receive the messages that's trying to come through to you within your sleep state. And I feel like that's why this energy of the drum is here. I feel like your ancestors are beating that drum loud and clear, sounding that horn, judgment. Allow the emotion to go down. Allow the emotions to go downstream. Blend the turbulence, the power of the sea will wash away. Not what you do, is how. Your intentions brings growths and vibration. Frequency again. Clarity. I wanted to clarify this card, which I would do. And the White Witch also, which I believe is one energy. And I feel like that's the energy that you possess within yourself. Feminine and masculine energy. Your highest energy being. And I was paying attention to how the cards were positioned, because everything is a message right now for me. So I was looking at how the cards was positioned, and we've got the Medicine Guardian, which is slightly above the White Witch. The White Witch stands for being the light. The Medicine Guardian stands for being open to healing information. So I feel like right now somebody is kind of drawn to seeking some kind of wisdom, but it's inner wisdom, because I noticed as the card was covering the owl, so it's like there's a slight imbalance, masculine, feminine energy. There's a slight imbalance here, but the overall energy, your highest energy of all, is the oracle. You're an oracle, but needing to shed this snake energy, this snake skin. And I realized as I was doing my bullet point in my writing, my channeling, this card was behind the snake energy. It's almost like there's too much effort and time being put into the snake energy that you're needing to shed. You know, it's like you're trying to seek some kind of confirmation, clarity, closure in regards to what's behind the moon, what's hidden. But what's here on the table is the sun. There's certain things that you're needing to cleanse and protect your energy from. Set boundaries with no guilt. And I'm going to continue reading. It says, when you release the need to know what's hidden, in a stand, the sun is coming into you, through you. You're an oracle. You are the light you seek. The relationship you seek outside of you is within you. Mother, father, wife, husband, sister, brother, feminine, masculine, parent, child. Mad search for the cosmic flower that was initially put aside. Some used recycled compost, fertilizer, BS, and some just in the garbage. But it's your perception. Wherever it is that you are, a weed will grow in any condition. I never wrote that. That's what I'm hearing right now. But again, there was a lack of some kind of nurturing. A lack of some kind of nurturing is what I'm hearing. Enjoy your peace. Even in chaos, build mind, body, and soul. And that's kind of what I was getting from there. And I was also picking up an energy on a past life energy here. There's also some kind of karmic closure of, I don't feel like it's something that may resonate in this lifetime, but going back to part 1, there's an energy here of remembrance, or of a need to remember something in regards to a past life energy. So as I say that, I'm going to pull on my past life deck. I've kind of been drawn to my past life deck well over a year now. I've been doing my seasons, I've lost track now. This will probably be around 13, 14 season. But there's an energy here of going with the flow. You're a free spirit needing to answer that call. There's a sound of a drum. Going back to the part 1, you don't want to miss the mark in regards to whatever this abundance energy, this sun energy, this success and happiness energy is. So let's just see. What's this energy here that's coming from the past? I can feel it. I just can't put my finger on it. But definitely I'm picking up on a past energy. Tell me more about this energy of needing to create a safe space. Shedding old skin. I literally just had a high frequency in my right ear as I tapped into this snake energy. What's needing to be shed, what will be shed within this divine timing. In regards to the energy of this reading. Show me the messages, I need to see it this time. High priest or high priestess, that's the blockage, and I feel like that's what was being blocked. All of this negativity that's coming towards you is energies that was being blocked. This is your potential, your full potential. Like I said in part 1, Oracle, High Priestess energy is your full potential. But whatever it was that was blocking, because I say blocking because it's neither in the upright nor the reverse. So I say blocking, whatever this energy was. Tell me more about this energy of this High Priestess. Understanding that you are that cosmic flower that possibly may have been rejected, leaving or traveling, felt left behind, abandoned. But now there's an energy of moving on, moving forward, moving past. Transformation. I'm hearing transportation. Going back to MOT. Motivation. The first 3 letters is MOT. When I googled or looked up the actual meaning of MOT in the UK, it's a requirement that you're needing to have your vehicle on the road. So MOT is motor or ministry, sorry, of transport or something called the other. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it had me going into the word inspiration. Any motivation or inspiration that you're seeking, it's within you. Your ancestors are trying to communicate this to you. I'm hearing on a daily, on the regs. Tell me more about this energy. What's closing up here in regards to this energy of the sun? Health. That mindset, and I feel like that's exactly what health is. There's a moving forward, a transformation, a moving, you know, whatever that rain, I'm hearing wreck was, that had you flown off track. Your luggage and everything was just flown off of the train. Train wreck is what I'm hearing. That blocked your psyche, that blocked that crown chakra from opening, from being activated, that was preventing your cosmic flower from being able to open and receive the sun. That cycle is being closed. That cycle is over. There's also a message coming in here from the god Apollo, in regards to messages that's being sent to you from your ancestors, your spirit guides. So let's see, what's this message from the past that's coming through in regards to the energy of this reading. I heard distraction just now, and we got spouse. I'm hearing this can be a connection you're moving away from, or this can be a connection that you're moving to. But these are messages that's coming from your higher self, from your spirit guides, your angels and your ancestors that surround you, guiding and protecting you. So I do feel like this is an energy that's coming in towards you. What's the message with this spouse in regards to this past energy? I'm also hearing that you was a wife of a god, a wife of a king, high rank. Tell me more about the energy surrounding this spouse in regards to the energy of this reading. I'm hearing there's going to be better health in regards to relationships. That's a karmic cycle that I feel is being closed up here. Exactly that. It's being closed up here. And on that note, I'm just going to press pause at the bottom of the deck, and there's forgiveness. I had to take a pause for a moment. Last card came out, that was karmic relationship. So there's some kind of closure, because karmic relationship's in the reverse. So I feel like there's some kind of closure to some kind of karmic relationship here. Some kind of karmic cycle. The sun cards came through, and yeah, sun card came through, ancestor message. As I would say, like an outcome, an overall outcome, something that's coming in towards you, an element of abundance. After this karmic attachment, I want to say this karmic relationship cycle attachment, it's being closed up in this lifetime. Also picking up the energy of numerology as I was getting into the reading this rising, and I forgot to mention it, but I was looking at the date, which is the second of the third, which is, break it down to a 5. which is the energy of shift, change, competition, conflict. But overall, the energy that's coming through in the last, the last reading and so far this one is there's some kind of change, some kind of forward movement, moving away from a kind of mindset, a way of being, thinking, feeling, a perception of how you see yourself, and realizing who you actually are, the gift that you actually possess, the gift that was suppressed intentionally or unintentionally, however that may resonate with you. But however that may resonate, there's healing in those relationships. If there was any energy of abandonment or neglect, there's healing energy within those relationships. So I want to go into the numerology a little bit. Personal growth, card number 7. Again, it's another purple, third chakra energy, crown chakra, sorry, energy. When I did look at the number 5 in the numerology deck, it's individuality. So this is about, like the card said, this is a personal growth within you. When I break down the numerology of the whole date, which is the 2nd of the 3rd, 2022, that's 11. Again, it's a high energy that's coming through to me, ancestral energy, 11. I'm hearing right now when two souls become one, masculine and feminine energy. Let's see. Tell me more about the energy around this karmic relationship. Domestic harmony, and again it's in the reverse. So it's like somebody was unable to grow within this karmic relationship. Could well be a marriage at some point, is what I'm picking up on. Some kind of connection, some kind of domestic disconnection within a home, which took away from somebody's drive, their will, their determination, their high priestess energy, their high priest energy. I'm hearing didn't know whether they were coming or going. Always follow that highest light within. Always follow that highest energy within, no matter how chaos the situation was. Picking up on energy here that even in your darkness, in the darkest hour, you was able to find the ounce of strength. I keep seeing the karmic cycle that comes through in this deck. Tell me more about this energy of spouse. And it came through. Karmic completion. What's blocking this? Because there's something blocking it. I can feel a stagnation here. What's the blockage in regards to this karmic completion for those who may be resonating with the energy of this reading? What's the blockage? Manifestation, thought process, mindset. Somebody's mindset is still stuck in the past way of doing things. So it's that kind of energy. If you do things in that particular way, then you're going to get that particular result. I can't remember the actual saying, but, and again, this is card number 8. This is that generational chain breaker, moving past this karmic relationship cycle needs to be completed, but there's a blockage within your manifestations, is what I'm picking up on. What's the blockage? forgiveness. And again, that was at the bottom of the deck of the past life deck that I was using. There's a need to let go. Believe in divine timing. Believe that everything that happens for a reason, the good, the bad, and the ugly. There's a need for you to cleanse your energy from any past karmic relationships that you've been attached to. See the purpose of that connection. Tell me more about this energy of spouse, love, partnership. Again, this high energy of this relationship energy, and not being able to hear certain frequencies when you're in certain karmic relationships. It keeps you stagnant, keeps you unable to move forward. It's like you're hearing the messages, you're hearing the downloads, but you, again, going back to I put it in the description of part 1 to this. It's the energy of being so low that you're unable to hear the drum. You're unable to free yourself. You're unable to become individually that free spirit that you're destined to be. Putting things into fruition, your manifestations, unable to bring them into a reality. There's a blockage here. What's needing to be done in order to release these blockages for those who may be resonating? And I'm hearing wrong deck. Connect me to the energy of those who's resonating with the energy of this reading. What's still needing to be looked into in regards to this healing process? Again, remember, I'm just tapping into a past energy here. So this is the past deck. So this is the past energy. Procrastination, again, is card number 8. So it's moving away from that energy. Probably in the past, you was procrastinating on certain things that you wanted to manifest, wanted to bring into fruition. Certain love partnerships was stunting your growth, is the energy I'm picking up on. You was unable to hear that frequency in order to open yourself to the messages, going back to the card Apollo, that was being sent to you from your guides, your ancestors, your angels. They were trying to communicate with you the whole time that you're an oracle. You just need to clear your space, inwardly and outwardly. People, places and things. Possibly even a marriage here. Or some kind of commitment, long-standing commitment. You're needing to shed the old. Something about this karmic relationship, this spouse, still stands. Something needs to be shed. In divine timing is the energy I'm picking up on here. But there's been a procrastination in ending this cycle, in this karmic relationship. I'm hearing again, bigger fish to fry. Bigger fish to fry. Tell me more about this energy of the procrastination for those who's resonating. It says underdeveloped due to childhood wounds, bedwetting, loss of appetite, and it wants to fall over above the cosmic flower energy. Surrender to what is. It's like all of these things that you've gone through is all a part of you. So you've got inner standing to how it may feel to experience these wounds. Nothing is happening for no reason here. This is all part of the manifestation. You may not be able to feel it right now, but it's part of the manifestation. I feel like it's the message that's coming through. And when you let go and surrender to what is, I feel like at that point is when you're going to understand the true power that you have within yourself. And that you're a master manifester, and that your words are powerful. It's like you have direct communication with your Most High, with your ancestors. They hear you loud and clear, and they need you to hear them just as loud and clear. They're literally sounding the drum. They're beating the drum. You know? Tell me more about this energy of this karmic relationship. Spare the rod and spoil the child. So this can also be relationship that you have with a parent or some other kind of, I'm more so picking up an energy of a parent here. Going back to the energy of where I was saying about abandon or neglect. Feminine energy lacking that nurturing. I'm hearing component, I'm hearing an element is another thing I'm hearing. But breaking that cycle, I feel like the cycle is being broken. So let's see what's the lesson this lifetime that's needing to be learned in regards to the energy of this past. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn, and it's in the reverse. It's not the best. It's almost like I'm hearing it's not the best way, but that's the only way somebody is able to learn. It's like somebody learns when they're in the fire. Somebody is at their strongest when they're in the dark. It's the kind of energy I'm picking up on. Trust. I'm hearing trust nothing or no one, which is also plays some kind of part, I feel like, in blocking manifestations coming towards you. Because if you trust nothing or no one, then how do you move forwards, you know, that kind of a way? But it's in the reverse. So it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And exactly that, I'm picking up on the energy of someone who will do for themselves, who will go the full 100. But when you're doing that, you're going to create some kind of burnout, because there's only so much one person can do standing alone. You know, at some point you're going to have to connect. Going back to the 8, I'm hearing share. So let's see, what's this message that's coming through in regards to these relationships? What's the current energy? Current energy. Codependency. Let go of those codependencies. Why it's here in the reverse. Let go of this procrastination, whatever it is that's keeping you chained and held on to. Let go. I feel like someone has let go. Pay attention to the red flags. I feel like that's the work that's being done in order to reach this energy of your higher self. I feel like all that I've said it's a past energy, depending on where you are in the timeline. But I feel like for now this is a past energy. Overcome and broken those generational change that's kept you stuck in those karmic cycles, those repeated patterns. What's the current energy? New love. Again, they're all in the reverse. What's the blockage in regards to this new love coming in? What's the blockage for this new love coming in to those who's resonating with the energy of this reading? Needing to free yourself, still attached. There's still some kind of attachment. Calling in your soulmate. There's still an attachment, so you're unable to call in your soulmate if you're still some way, shape or form attached to your past. What's the overall outcome for those who's resonating with the energy of this reading? Overall outcome. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And I feel like that's an inwardly thing. I feel like more is being revealed within yourself of how comforting your masculine energy, or how nurturing your masculine energy can be as part of this process. I feel like that's the last piece of the puzzle that's needing to be healed right now. And I feel like that there has been some kind of procrastination. But let me see, get me one more card in regards to this overall outcome for those who's resonating with the energy of this reading. Why is chemistry here? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Again, you're a powerful master manifester. You know, your words hold power. I'm picking up an energy of your words are spells, binding. Be very mindful of the things that you're calling into yourself at this time. Because going back to what I said, you're your most powerful when you're in that dark energy, when you're in that dark night of the soul kind of an energy, is when you're at your most powerful. So the things that you're calling in is the things that's going to eventually come to you, because that's the potential that's being suppressed within you, unknown to you. But I feel like right now it's known to you. All right. Busy bee, bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this energy, or pay attention to the red flags. Why is this here in the reverse? Two secret phones. Why is codependency here? More affection. Why is new love here in the reverse in regards to the energy of this reading? Hard to figure out. Free yourself. Why is free yourself here in regards to the energy of this reading? In a dream state, wake up, free yourself. The ancestors are knocking, they're beating the drum. It's almost that energy of missing the call. At this time, because you can never miss a call. You're a free spirit. Time is fluid. But there's something that wants to come into you like now. It's at your door now. And the messages are trying to come to you within a dream state, but something's keeping you blocked. Something's keeping you entrapped, unable to see the messages. Your soulmate, there's soulmate energy here, but there's blockages, and it's because there's a need to forgive the past and close this cycle completely. Tell me more about this energy of calling in your soulmate. It's too complicated. The situation that you're surrounded by right now is too complicated for any kind of new love to come through, because one or both of you are needing to break away from the confusion. And I'm seeing 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Situation of being caught up, calling in your soulmate, caught up, staying optimistic about your love life. So there's something around this energy of being caught up, needing to protect yourself. Tell me more about this energy of being caught up in regards to calling in your soulmate. Why is that here in the reverse? Be mindful of what it is, or be mindful of how it is, or what it is that you're doing in order to call it in your soulmate. Like I'm picking up an energy of spell work and manipulation and things like that. That's not of light energy. You're gonna call in something, but it's not gonna be something. It's gonna be something that you're needing to protect yourself from. I mean, you should be protecting yourself anyway. That's not what I'm saying, but that's the energy I'm picking up on. If you're calling in a soulmate at a low vibration, that's the vibration that's gonna be attracted to you, is a low vibrational soulmate, is the energy I'm picking up on here. And your ancestors are trying to communicate this to you in regards to in a dream state. But for some reason there's a blockage here to your dream state. But I feel like you still get the messages anyway. Tell me more about this energy. It says looking up X in the reverse. So you may have been looking up, or somebody may have been looking you up. Somebody who is just too complicated to work out. kind of been there, done that already. And I'm hearing got the t-shirt. Somebody who you possibly could have had some kind of previous chemistry with. Tell me more. Why stay optimistic about your love life here? Surprise love gifts is in the reverse. Positive thinking, faith will bring you romance, but I'm picking up an energy of there's only a sexual connection here, sexual chemistry with whosoever this person is from your past, whosoever it is that's looking you up, or you're looking them up. Somebody who was very complicated. I'm hearing double life. Surprise love gifts. You may have there could have been a surprise child that came about, something that you was probably aware of, possibly in regards to how somebody was behaving. It's like someone's actions can show you what it is that they're hiding. You know, you can tap into that energy of guilt, because look, you're a high priestess, you're an oracle. You can pick up on the smallest of vibrations that's in the air. That's what made the situation kind of hard to figure out. Not having that full 100 clarity. So it was kind of Rubik's Cube energy. Too much complications. Too much to figure out. So why is chemistry here? Why is chemistry here in regards to the energy of this reading for those who may be resonating? I'm hearing caught. It could be caught in, or someone got caught up. Yeah, big ego, power struggle. I'm picking up again big ego, like someone's walking around bossy, like they're flossing, like they think they are the bee's knees. The bottom of the deck when I first began with this deck was busy bees. Like someone feels like they're the bee's knees. Someone thinks that they're it. Someone feels like they can play this game of bouncing from X to X. This hard to figure out kind of a game. You understand? With their two phones. One's on silent is the energy I'm picking up on, as it's falling over in the energy of sound in relationship. Somebody's got two phones, one's on silent. So that's why you may not always, your messages may not always be received, is the kind of energy is what I'm picking up on here. Missing out on opportunities. Pay attention to the red flags. So I feel like someone figured this out. Somebody realized that someone is codependent on attention that they're receiving out of affection. Somebody just wants more affection. Surprise love gifts is here in the reverse. Giving without receiving. Tell me more about this energy of big ego for those who's connected to the energy of this reading. It says, time to unwind with friends. This could be somebody that you share a child with. Again, like I said, there could be some kind of secret message in regards to that. There's a child in the midst of this, or there's a pregnancy in the midst of this confusion that's going on here, that you've walked away from or you're walking into. That you may be getting caught up in. Not paying attention to the messages that you're receiving from your guides and your ancestors in regards to avoiding. I'm literally hearing avoid. Something is needing to be avoided here, because it's preventing a birth. Tell me more about this energy of mother figure pregnancy. Why is mother figure pregnancy here? Something is going to be birthed within the spring. Some kind of new love is going to be birthed within the spring. This can be with a spouse. This can be a relationship that's going to lead to some kind of commitment. This can be a relationship from a past lifetime that's being reincarnated in this lifetime, because you're now able to set yourself free and step into the energy of new love, birthing something uncomplicated, nothing like the ex. I'm hearing something about the sex. Tell me more about what's this energy that's being birthed in the spring renewal. It's like a recharge. You know, when you recharge from the sun, solar, on a solar level, forever you and me. Again, it wants to fall in the reverse. Something that was, I can't get the energy, I can't get it out. Something that was so complicated is now going to come into, something is going to be birthed, something is going to be healed, something can move forward. In the spring, I feel like whatever was complicated for you, this can be a relationship, it could be business, however it may resonate, but there's going to be a time where you're able to unwind with friends. I'm getting the energy of show off your newborn. And every mother is proud. You would think every mother had an ego because of the proudness that a mother has for her newborn, for her blessing, gift from God. Tell me more about this energy of spring renewal for those who's resonating with the energy of this reading. I feel like in the spring is when you're going to be able to step into your true purpose of that high priestess oracle energy. No longer stuck at a crossroad, is here in the reverse. No longer stuck at a crossroad, understanding exactly what it is that you want, exactly what direction you're going in, exactly what it is that you want coming in towards you. I feel like someone's learned the power of their tongue, of your tongue. I feel like is what's happening here. Card that fell to the ground. Shady man sneaking around. At the bottom of the deck it says third party energy. Again, that's what I'm going back to when I was in the intro of somebody could be looking you up online. Shady man sneaking around. Could be right outside. These are the messages that you're getting within your dream state. Multiple options, not fully focused on you. There's some kind of messages that you're receiving in regards to this shady man that's sneaking around, living this double lifestyle with their two separate phones on silent. Somebody, this person could be attached to somebody who's in the pregnancy state. Better days ahead. Once you open this door, it's just a matter of opening this door. No longer staying trapped behind this one door, procrastinating in what to do. It's time to now unwind. See your options. Or there could be an energy of many options. Somebody got caught up in a situation and doesn't know whether they're an option in a situation. In their demons and addictions was turned over here. That's that codependency energy that's being released, being let go of. Whatever it was that was holding you down, anchored, kept you in one place, in one spot, unable to move freely, it's being removed. The options are here for you. There's options on the other side of this door. And I feel like whosoever this shady man sneaking around could be the one that may even bring or open up these doors, these options, trying to bring some kind of better days for you. But be mindful of getting caught up in a situation that doesn't serve your best interest. Let's get one more card on this shady man. Drinking problems. Be mindful of getting caught up, having one too many, signing some kind of contract unknowingly, you know, attaching yourself back into a karmic cycle again. because you never had your wits about you, is the energy I'm picking up on. Multiple options, not fully focused on you. Why is this energy here? Lies just keep on coming. Someone's trying to block your path. Someone's trying to shut your doors. Someone's trying to block your options. Be mindful. That's the most I can say, is to just be mindful. I do want to pull tarot, so this is going to be a separate recording. I'm hearing right now. Now I've got time. I just want to pull one of these herbal cards in regards to the energy of this cosmic flower that came through, which I feel like is the overall energy of these readings, these 2 readings that I've done. That wildflower energy, that weed, that unfocused, that was unfocused, that was no attention was being paid to. That somebody literally brought back from a place that was receiving no light, no nurturing. There was nothing being provided for this cosmic flower, and this cosmic flower found their way up. Desire. Damatena, I believe that is. And I noticed that there's a kind of what's that thing, the genie making a wish. Bottom of the deck, abundance, wild yam. But I'm going to read card number 15, break it down to a 6. Card number 15 right on it as well. So it says, the pursuit of what you long for and the achievement of its obtainment are indicated. Something you long for could be in the spotlight and having a greater ripple effect through your life than usual. Is this a good thing? Perhaps. But be careful your desires do not cloud your focus or true purpose. Ambitions, passions and goals are all in a state of progression. As the calculated risk, a very important concern will come into your life shortly that needs your full commitment and attention. Relationships become more physical and passionate. It says, native to Mexico, Southern California and the Caribbean, the small shrub blossom in summer with highly aromatic yellow flowers that then give way to fig-flowered fruits. The plant grows between 1 meter and 2 meters in height, 3.3 foot and 6.5 foot, and has small grey-green leaves. Magical correspondence. Uses lust, love, sex, desire, psychic abilities, and clairvoyance. It's associated to Eris, Ganesh, Mars, and Diana, Ocean, Vishnu, Pan, and Zeus, planets, Pluto, which is the overall energy here, and Mars, which had reference to that in that read-up in part 1. Also, the signs is Aries and Scorpio. Element is fire.